I am the geek protagonist, and this has been going on everywhere. It's been popping up on all my stuff. I seen it even before I even got to YouTube. It's been like on every media thing and outlet, and that is that Bri Larson has come to YouTube. It's funny how all the fanfare and everything kind of just happens, right? And but good for her. I mean, personally, I don't care much, but there are some things that could show some ramifications. I mean, I like when The Rock came on. I enjoyed when Will Smith came on. I enjoyed that concert that they did too. Um, I like some of the wrestlers that have come on lately, like Mia Yim and Asuka. Mia's doing like gaming and talking and stuff, and she's just a really cool person. And she's been through a lot, and I like that she shares. She's really awesome. But um, of course, Brie Larson gets the red carpet rollout. She's done her thing. She's an Oscar winner. Captain Marvel, stuff like that. So, yeah. Um, what I am kind of curious about is if you. So they have a policy apparently with YouTube about calling out other creators or talking to other creators. So raises the question: if I'm talking about her real career, which is acting, I don't. I actually think she's a pretty good singer. If you watch Scott Pilgrim, I think she could do something with singing too. Just wanted to point that out. But anyway, back to the point. Um, are they going to try to hit me up? Because I don't think that's right either. Because it's one thing if it's a YouTube and you're making comments about her YouTube or something. It's another thing if you're making commentary about her actual job or acting, or you're rating a movie or something. So let's say she does a movie, I don't like it, I give it a low rating, or I give it a high rating. Are you going to like bash me for that? Or are you going to hit me, YouTube? It's I think it's a good question. I'll still rate the movie however I want to rate it. Just wanted to point that out. It's just a question. Now, she's getting a lot of nationwide marketing. I know she said something. When I checked out her thing, I didn't watch her video. I seen other people talk about it. She had, at the time I looked at it, she had 112,000 subs. I mean, I would love to have 112,000 subs, but that's just her day one or day two. I think her video got hit for 456,000 views. That's awesome. First video immediately was monetized. She didn't have to earn it or anything like that. Like me, myself, I am not monetized. So just her, coming on the scene, doing a video, they just wake up, you get monetized. She has her check mark. And this all could be because she's a celebrity. I know she talked to some creators, I guess to get advice, to piggyback, to do stuff. I did like that when she put in her comments, she's like, thanks for the following, and she gave like links to all the creators that she worked with in the description. I thought that was cool. I'm not always up on all the YouTube etiquette, admittedly. So I don't know if you talk about a YouTuber, are you supposed to link to their video? Sometimes I will, but I don't know the etiquette. I'm just kind of doing my thing. Somebody might tell me like, hey, that is the etiquette. I don't know, and sometimes I might just forget while I'm editing. But I did think that was cool. I know she said some stuff like, like I said, thanks for following. Who creator should I follow? The Rock kind of did something similar, but hers was a little bit more grand scheme. She asked for what do fans want. Did she link them, to their videos or whatever? So, that was cool. She also, if I remember correctly, then she puts on her thing like join the fight for racial justice, BLM, Justice for Breonna Taylor, things like that. And then she asked for specifically black artists and black activists to follow. So she's bringing her brand to it, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody's going to bring their brand. If, you know, um, it is a rich question because I do talk about sometimes comic book stuff, and they happen to have a YouTube channel, but I'm talking about them and their comic books and their people. So it is what it is. We'll see what happens. Maybe I get monetized, I might get demonetized. I don't know. But, you know, different people bring their brands and bring their celebs and all that stuff to the platform. So she has every right to, just like anybody else. She has opinions just like anybody else. So she's going to talk just like anybody else, even though she, you know, going to get more preferential treatment. And, you know, with the celebrities coming on here, Rock, John Krasinski, others, even Mia Yim, even though I follow her, Jordan Grace decided to, wrestlers. They're going to have a following because there's people who are already their fans. So it's the same thing like an artist, if they jump to Instagram or they jump to thing. When Johnny Depp did the Instagram thing, I immediately followed because I like Johnny Depp. So it does merit, it makes sense. A famous person, you like it, you want to see what they do, and you want to see what they talk about. And I do. So I get it why she has all that. Some people were talking about she might be buying subs, but she does have a fan base. So I'm not gonna say she's doing that. She could. Mm-hmm. Okay. I know I've earned, tried to earn every sub that I have. I thank you for all the growth that has been happening over the last couple weeks. I'm into the 50 mark. Yeah. So thanks for that, guys and gals. But yeah, it's, you know, it's following. She's not going to have to fight for the algorithm. Like, I had someone tell me where I was at in the algorithm, where they saw my video, because some of my videos pop up when I'm just doing random searches, some don't. But, you know, she's just going to immediately get towards the algorithm because they do throw the celebrities. Hollywood's starting to come into YouTube, and I have noticed that I'm getting celebrities and people I don't even normally follow, even on my other social medias, that are popping up. Same with, like, some of the talk shows, some of the news feeds is like, okay. So they do get that preferential treatment. I don't really think that's all fair. I think it should go in algorithms like anyone else. But, you know, I guess a lot of people watch, so they're going to put it more in the algorithm. I mean, she did get a lot of views, so I can't say it's not. And her vids are just going to automatically trend, where mine may trend, may not. I mean, I talk about comic books and all that stuff, and she might talk about video games, comic books, and stuff too, but she's Bri Larson, and those famous people are going to trend more, because they're also by their name. I'm not going to, you know, I can't really be mad about it. She's going to have the advantage in the road treatment, and she's going to be given the best ads, and just like, you know, the stuff, you can't really do it because she's famous. She's going to merit more attention. And some people might say that's not fair, that's not right. Well, look at it like this. If me and Gene Hackman both opened up a restaurant, who do you think people are going to go to first for the restaurant? Probably Gene Hackman. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, name does mean something. Now, I did think it was funny when I saw, after it got recommended in my YouTube about 3 times, I didn't watch her video though, she did the thing about how she was coming out as a YouTuber and made a decision, and people were thinking she was going to come out of the closet and say that she was, you know, now gay or whatever. So I thought that was kind of weird. I do know she's apparently a big proprietor of Animal Crossing and stuff, and I know she tweeted out something YouTube, who there's people who've been on the platform for years can't even get a conversation with YouTube, yet YouTube went to her and was like, yes, play the Animal Crossing, we need it now. So that's kind of interesting that YouTube's way bigger than me, and who've been on here longer don't even hear from YouTube. So I thought that was kind of funny. I did see some of the things where people are saying like they hope she talks to smaller creators, not just the big ones. You know, she's going to get all her support. The media is going to give it to her. They're going to be able to call their famous friends and stuff like that. And I don't think that's a disadvantage. I mean, I have a semi-famous friend. I know a couple people here and there. That doesn't mean I'll be able to call them, and I may not even try to. Not to her level. You know, I don't know anyone that's like an A-list weak boys, you know, or anything like that. And she talked about how she wanted to join the platform because she learned activism, just like she learned a printer. She will share herself, her story. She wants to break the lens of the press, apparently, and like and go outside of that. So I feel with the other YouTubes, or how she's doing this stuff, it's kind of like I think she wants to change the narrative of how people talk about her, how people feel about her, and the things that she says, whatsoever. And she says how she normally tries to hide herself, but now she wants to kind of be more vulnerable. And okay, that's awesome. But I think it's actually something along the lines of not just wanting to be vulnerable. I think it's also she knows there's a lot of people that are not big hardcore fans of hers, and I think she's finally acknowledging that. And maybe it's because she comes off standoffish. Um, Also, too, there are things that she says that not everyone is in agreement with. Um, but I personally think she should do interviews, talk Roll's life. I've seen people suggest to her to talk to geeks and gamers, talk to her with the quartering, and I think it would be pretty awesome if Bri Larson was like straight up, like, yo, ask me whatever. We're gonna go to town on this. I'm gonna tell you why I said what I said, how I feel. I'm gonna explain it. I think that would actually be pretty cool if she does that. She didn't turn off comments, and I thought that was really interesting. Um, but I can't be mad about her or anybody if I'm going to be excited when The Rock came on and anything like that. But a lot of YouTubers flat out don't like her. Um, to me, some stuff like the old white dude thing and wasn't made for you, but for our POC people, I want to see what they had to think. And I seen where her heart was and where she was trying to come from. But I've gotten in arguments or conversations with people about this. I'm like, when you exclude someone for the color of their skin or their age or something, that's still a form of prejudice. But I kind of always viewed it as you should add more to the table, not take away from the table or the others that are already there. You want more voices to add to the conversation. You don't want it all be one race or something. You want those other. If you want diversity, you want diversity, but that doesn't mean that now all the people that have skin, pinkish or similar to this or mine or something should be the only people. No, it should be a diverse thing of qualified people. You still need to be qualified to do the thing. I don't want you just to be there just because of your skin tone. No, you need to be qualified, not hired because of it or your age or anything like that, or just your politics. So that's how I kind of view about that. If you guys want me to talk more about the Bri Larson statements in my real deep dive, I will. Just leave it in the comments. I will if you want me to. I do have some opinions about that, what she said. As you can tell, I don't fully agree with what she said. Also, Wrinkle in Time was just not a good movie. The mindset behind it was good. It wasn't a good movie, and I went to the theaters to watch it. If you want me to review that, I'll review that too. Just leave it in the comments below. But basically, I just don't think it's saying something dismissing of age, sex, race, skin tone, any of that stuff. You shouldn't be discrediting people for that. But I don't know her personally. But I did like, I liked her as Scott Pilgrim. And I don't know if this is now with her being on here, they could do criticisms or, DMCAs or try to take things down. I don't know now with her being on there. But she says she wants to collab and work with others as far as she could go. And I would like to see her talk to people with opposite politics and beliefs and maybe get a real conversation going there. I think I'll be down with that, honestly. I think that could really help her brand and really at least show she's willing to talk. And like I said, she didn't turn off the comments, and I was very surprised about that, actually. But watching her, she seems to really want to engage. I know people want her to elaborate on some of her comments that she said in the past. I would talk to her. I would talk to anybody myself if she wanted to talk to me. I'll talk about the good and the bad because there's stuff I do like of Bri Larson. I thought she was a good host. Actually, I thought she was a really good host. I like her as Scott Pilgrim, and there's other movies I liked her in. So, yeah. But I think maybe they're trying to make this more relatable for her, to get her there. I know I see in some of the comments, like, people are like, talk to Geeks Games, talk to the quarter and stuff. Maybe she should. and you know, cash in and keep on pushing. I will. I almost fell. It's empty now. Um, I will say channels like mine, with as much as celebrities keep coming in, are gonna keep pushing mine down. So, you know, please share if you can, like, comment. You know, that all does help. Um, but yeah, I say congratulations to her. I know it's a big deal for a lot of people because everybody was talking about it across the board, YouTubers and everything. I say this, hey, do your thing. You know, like, you know, keep it good. I guess Hollywood gonna keep coming in here while everything is shut down. You know, don't come at her. I mean, unless you're going to do that yourself, but it ain't going to be because I told you to, because I don't think you should. You know, I hope she's successful at it. I hope that when things get back to normal, she's not going to just run off, you know? So, or like all of a sudden let the channel kind of die, but I do know they get busy in there. So, you guys tell me what you think of Bri Larson being added on and all the fanfare and all the stuff. You can't get away from it. I personally think it's okay. I think if she really talks to YouTubers, not just people who agree with her, I think that would be really cool. That would actually really help her out a lot. And maybe she'll show her personality like she's done in the talk show. I actually thought she did good. And, you know, show more of that of herself. I know she was trying to hide herself for the acting character. Well, no, show more of yourself. Show that you're a three-dimensional person and not a person who just wants to play people and only play people and not to be a hero, even though that's not what you said before. Things like that. Like, clarify and really show us who you are. And maybe it'll kind of fill in some of the gaps for when you're talking and some of these things. So this is Geek Protagonist. Tell me what you think. Drop a comment. You know, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm okay with it, but it does hurt us smaller YouTubers as these things are happening. And now YouTube has all the things with the makeup stuff that's happening. And now they're getting called out. So, you know, Shane and all them. So we'll see. You stay safe, you stay healthy, stay real. And I'll see you. Hey, thank you for visiting my channel. This is the Geek Protagonist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Please, it'll really help me out in the channel if you actually share these videos, if you like what I'm doing. Please hit that bell notification. Hit it, click. This way you won't miss any of my videos. Also, there's a thing on there that says personal and all. Hit the all. This way you'll get them every time for the notifications. I'm trying to, you know, grow, trying to do commentary about what's going on. And I want to thank you again. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay real. This is the Geek Protagonist. I'm out, and I'll see you.